Yes. Rebecca? Goodbye, Becky.
Bye, Daddy.
I love you, honey. I'll see you soon.
Rebecca, what's this I hear about you working until 11 last night?
11:30. And before you give me another lecture, you should know I still got a good night's sleep and eat a balanced breakfast.
A granola bar is not a balanced breakfast. Harvey's looking for you, by the way. Sounds pretty urgent.
It's not even 9. Wonder whose feathers I ruffled this time.
You? Might be easier to ask whose you didn't.
Ha! That's preposterous.
No, that's libel.
The man was guilty.
Not according to the jury.
Well, that's because the judge threw out half the evidence.
It doesn't change the fact that the man was exonerated.
He had expensive lawyers.
Yeah, and now those same expensive lawyers are after your head. And I'm inclined to give it to them.
You're not gonna fire me.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Because you enjoy yelling at me too much.
Don't oversell yourself.
Fine. Issue a retraction and I'll write an apology for tomorrow's edition. Happy?
They want your sources.
Over my dead body.
Oh, I suggested that. You think the board has forgotten what happened last year?
Oh, that wouldn't happen to be the same board that asked me to write an article on which supermodel a Giants quarterback is dating.
Yeah, people like human interest stories.
I'm not giving them my sources, Harvey.
Fine. I'm suspending you. 1 month.
You wouldn't last 1 week without me.
Really? You want to make it 2?
Fine.
Merry Christmas!
Rebecca Clark.
Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, "Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. He will dwell with them, and they will be his people." 25 years after her husband James was taken from us in a boat accident, Catherine now stands at the gates of heaven. And as the Bible says, he will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore, for the old things have passed away. So let us take this time not to mourn Catherine, but to celebrate her life as she is welcomed into the kingdom of God. Amen.
Your mother is a dear friend. A heart attack at her age, it was too soon.
Thank you for coming. Excuse me. Who's that?
I don't know. You know, you two had your differences. But if you need anything, someone to talk to while you're here, anything.
Yeah, you're part of the family, so you don't have to feel alone.
Thanks, you guys. There's still so much to do. I really need to get back to the city.
So soon, huh?
I promise I'll call before I leave.
Come here. Hang in there, okay?
Take care, Rebecca.
I'll see you later, Mr. Walker.
Call me Logan now.
Thanks, Logan.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too, sweetheart.
When's Daddy coming home?
I know you miss your father, honey. But as long as you have that, you'll never be alone. Okay, let's do this.
Odd.
12 years, 12 cards. They finally stopped the year before last.
Hadleyville? Never heard of it.
Apparently it's a small town up the coast.
And you don't know anyone who lives there? Distant friends, relatives?
No one.
Is it possible your mom had a special friend?
You mean a boyfriend?
Well, I mean, your father died 25 years ago. And you spent most of that time at a boarding school. That's a long time to be alone.
I guess.
When was the last time you talked to her?
I called her about a month ago on her birthday. I'd just broken up with Quinn. I guess I wanted someone to talk to. And of course, we ended up arguing about that. She wanted me to settle down. House, white picket fence, snuggling up by the Christmas tree. You know, it's just not me. It was a stupid argument. I should never let it get to me. I just never knew that that would be the end.
No, this is not your fault.
To think she had this whole relationship and I never knew anything about it. If I hadn't pushed her away and been so stubborn, maybe she would have told me about him. Whoever sent these, he might not even know that she's died. Can you imagine that? Not knowing that the woman you love has passed away?
It's sad.
I don't even know who he is.
Uh-oh.
What?
Don't what me? I know that look.
What look?
That look. The one in your eyes right now.
Is your dad still doing the PI thing?
More like the golf and water aerobics thing. But if you're serious, he actually has this friend from the military. He's been helping him out on a couple of cases.
Oh, sure. Call your dad's old army buddy to ask him to help find my mom's secret lover. That's not creepy.
Do you want to find the guy or not? All right, I'll tell you what. I will text you Andrew's number. Just in case you change your mind.
Fine. Fine. Have it your way.
Miss Clark.
How do you know?
Well, you're wearing a winter jacket in Los Angeles, your shoes are more functional than stylish, and you're holding your cell phone like you're expecting a call from somebody you're meeting.
I always hold my phone like this.
Do you know there's a link between cell phone dependency and anxiety?
Thanks for meeting me on such short notice.
Yeah, no worries. I'm actually in the middle of a case.
A case? Here?
Yeah. Look, step into my office. I'll show you. All right. Check it out. You see that tall guy standing over there? The one that's looking around like he doesn't want to see anybody he knows here?
Uh-huh.
And that's Paul. Turns out Paul's bride-to-be is having reservations. She thinks he might have a dark side she doesn't know about.
Does he?
Well, as a matter of fact, he does. Her name's Vanessa. She's a spinning instructor at Paul's gym. What neither of them know is I installed a GPS tracking system on the right rear bumper of Paul's car. They've been spinning twice a week for a month.
When are you gonna break the news to his fiancée?
7 minutes ago. Which means any minute we ought to be seeing.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? What is the matter with you? We're getting married in 3 days!
I love my job.
Can I get you anything?
I'll have a Pinot Grigio, please.
And I'll have another beer. Thank you. By the way, sorry to hear about your mom.
Logan gave you the 411.
Well, I didn't have to. It's my job to know people.
So you're nosy?
Well, when you spend as much time on the front lines as I have, you learn to read people pretty quickly.
Okay, Sherlock. What else do you know about me?
Well, I know that you were born in the United States, but judging by your accent, I bet you spent a little time overseas. I'm thinking boarding school in England.
London.
And you're a reporter for the New York Ledger, and you're currently on suspension, which is BS, by the way, because that guy is definitely guilty.
How do you know Mary's father again?
He and my dad served together back in the day. Talked a lot about your father, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, that last case that they worked on, the case against the billionaire guy.
Charles Peterson.
Yeah. I mean, to have Logan and your dad do all that work just to have the case dismissed because of some evidential technicality, it's a tough break.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Thank you. So, what can I do for you, Miss Clark?
Well, I want to know who sent this.
A Christmas mystery, huh? Oh, no name, no return address. I mean, it's not going to be easy.
There's 12 in all. Whoever sent it sent one like it every year. No name, no address, just a single heart.
Any suspects?
No. But I think she meant a lot to whoever sent it. He deserves to know what happened.
Are you sure that's what this is about? It has absolutely nothing to do with finding out more information about the secret man in her life. I mean, I get it. I do. I mean, I know what it's like to lose parents. My dad was a fireman. He died when I was young. And my mom passed away when I was deployed.
I'm sorry.
No, believe me, I mean, if there's information I could find out about them, something I didn't know, I'd feel exactly the same way.
So you'll do it?
I'll try. I mean, there's not a lot to go on, but I can give it a shot. I mean, the least I can do is run the card for Prince. Can I borrow those?
Sure.
Oh, no, please. Drinks on me. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Miss Clark. I'll call you when I have something. Bye. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, she just left.
don't remember telling you where I live.
I'm a PI, remember?
That's creepy.
And Logan told me.
Figures.
Mind if I come in? Which way's the kitchen?
Please. Help yourself. Sorry, the place is a bit of a mess. Wasn't expecting company.
Don't worry. Just relax. I'll take care of everything. Do you have a percolator?
What?
How about a kettle? You know, a big metal object you boil water with?
I don't know.
Do you ever cook? Of course you don't. Oh. Hey, so I was able to run those cards that you gave me for fingerprints.
And did you find one?
Well, I found too many, actually. Your mom, the mailman, the mail sorter. I mean, it'd be impossible to match them all. But I was able to find out where they were sent from.
Oh?
Yeah, I used the postmark on the envelope, and I traced it to this place called the Hadleyville Postal Place. It's like one of these, private P.O. box type places. And guess what? There happens to be a card store right next door. Do you have coffee?
Oh, just up there.
And so I checked, and it turns out that they're the only one in the area that sells that brand of card.
Oh, really?
And of course, they don't remember anything specifically about the customers, but when I mentioned the calligraphy, they say there's this woman at the postal place who's known for doing address labels.
Wow. Oh, so now what?
Well, I think we should go up there, show her the cards, and see if she remembers anything.
Show her the cards? You mean go to Hadleyville? It's 4 hours away.
Well, you want to solve the mystery, right? You want to find out who sent the cards?
Well, I was hoping for an address or an email so I could let them know what happened to my mom. Maybe even a photo.
Come on, you're an investigative reporter. You should live for a good mystery.
It's almost Christmas. I'm still trying to deal with my mom's estate. I'm cleaning this place so I can sell it, and I can't just leave.
Look, I promise. I'll have you back by the 25th. But you want to find this guy? You want to tell him what happened? You're going to have to go to Hadleyville. Maybe you can get some answers while you're there, too.
I better go get dressed then.
All right, great. Hey, why don't you pack, and I'll get the coffees to go.
Okay, just one night.
Yeah, of course. Oh, Rebecca, one more thing.
Yes?
How do you feel about dogs?
Oh, boy.
Knew it. Hey. What do you think?
To be honest, when you said dog, I was imagining something...
What, manlier?
I was gonna say bigger.
I found him digging in a dumpster a couple years ago behind my apartment building. No one claimed him, so I took him in. Guess I have a soft spot for orphans. He doesn't look like much, but Murray's got it where it counts, don't you, buddy? Look at his face. Look how vicious he is. Tough guy.
Yeah, he's a real beast.
You can pet him. He loves the attention.
I'll take your word for it.
All right. Don't worry, Murray. You're gonna be in the back seat the whole time. Let's rock and roll, baby. Here you go, buddy. Well, here we are. What do you think?
It's not really my scene.
Of course it isn't.
You're right out. Oh, we should have left him in the car.
I gotta leave him in the car? That's cruel.
Crack a window.
Maybe I should leave you in the car.
How can I help you folks?
Hi. I'm actually looking for someone. I was hoping you might be able to help. I traced the postmark here, but as you can see, there's no names. The only thing on the card is a heart. The woman next door said that you do calligraphy for address labels.
Not so much anymore. Everyone's doing too much email these days.
Well, what about these? I mean, do you have any recollection who might have sent that? I mean, if you can tell us anything at all, it'd be a really big help.
Even if I could remember, our customer information is private.
I know, but look, it's almost Christmas, and this poor girl just lost her mother recently, and her dad died when she was very young. I'm asking as a retired Marine if there's anything you can do to help her out. Alma.
114.
114?
That was his box number. I remember box numbers better than I remember names. You know, he was kind of a peculiar fella. Paid every year up front in cash.
You said it was his box number.
Well, I haven't seen him in a while. I just assumed he moved. Let me check. Yep. 114's vacant. Sorry.
Is there a name in there?
Oh, my records only go back 18 months.
Would you remember anything about him? What did he look like?
The gray hair, nice smile, kind of quiet.
Did he ever mention anything about who he sent the cards to?
Like I said, he was quiet. But now that you bring it up, he did mention his sweetheart a couple of times. Tell you what, I've got some unclaimed mail in the back. Maybe there's something in there with his name on it. Just don't tell anyone.
Be our little secret.
Help yourself.
So now I know what one of your skills is.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Charming information out of elderly ladies. Maybe she'll even bake you an apple pie.
Cute.
Any luck?
No, not yet. I mean, this stuff must go back 10 years at least.
I am curious. How'd you go from military to private detective?
I don't know. Like I said, I guess I'm just good at reading people.
Like Alma?
What do you want to know?
What can you tell me?
Well, I can tell you she's a widow. And that she took over the business after her husband died. I know she has a son and a grandson in the military, and that the grandson is still stationed overseas. I know she recently had a heart attack, and that she's planning on retiring, probably because of doctor's orders.
How can you possibly know all that?
A magician never reveals his secrets.
Seriously. Please.
Okay, well, she had a tan line where her wedding ring used to be. Yeah, now she wears it on her neck, which, you know, means she wants to keep them close, yet she's open to something new. There were old cards on the wall that were sent to Donald and Alma at this address, which implies he used to work here.
In the military?
There was an armed forces sticker on the window, which means somebody very close to them was in the military, but it was at least 20 years old. And the postcard on the counter was from Kabul. It's a lot more recent. So somebody that's been in the military for 20 years, they're not likely stationed on the front lines anymore, so I went with grandson.
And what about the heart?
Well, I saw 4 medication bottles on her desk next to a catalog for retirement community. There's Lotensin, Toprol, Lipitor, and aspirin. You know, that's a combination of medications usually for...
After a heart attack?
Right.
You learn all that in the military?
No, I had a thing with a medic.
A thing?
A thing. Like a thing.
Well, don't they frown upon that?
Well, you gotta find something to occupy your time in between getting shot at.
Was she cute?
No, not really. I found something.
What?
P.O. Box 114.
Jack Sumrall.
Nothing.
What do you mean? He has to be in there somewhere.
You know you're not supposed to have dogs in here, don't you?
I'm sorry. We didn't want to leave him in the car.
You know, we already know Mr. Sumrall had a box at the post office for several years. Must have lived around here somewhere.
All I can tell you is that he didn't pay property taxes and he wasn't registered to vote.
What about the Social Security system? I mean, this guy has to be in some system somewhere.
That would be confidential.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Wait, that's it? You can't just give up?
Well, you heard him, man. He's not in the system.
Well, he has to be in there.
Sorry, my girlfriend sometimes she gets a little worked up.
Girlfriend?
Come on, let's go.
Not until we get some answers.
Rebecca, come on.
Fine. Thank you for your time.
Just go, thank you.
Thank you.
What was that all about? I mean, we could have gotten more information.
You know, for an investigative reporter, you think you'd be a little bit better at reading people.
What's that supposed to mean?
He told us everything he knew.
Which was nothing. We have to get into that other database.
Well, unfortunately, he was telling the truth. Those records are confidential.
So we're back to square one.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Hey, it's lunch. We're gonna go across the street and grab a burger. Coming right now.
Hurry up. We don't know what time they'll be back from lunch.
Relax. No entry found.
Someone's coming.
I'm hurry.
This way.
I don't know what I did with my car. I must have left it in here somewhere.
Yeah, I left mine in the cafeteria 2 weeks ago. You know they charged me $40 for it? Are you getting sick?
I'm still allergic to dog.
Bless you.
Oh my goodness. Thank God you. Excuse me. Oh, here's my card right there.
Oh, good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. I told you not to worry.
Hey, she's coming back. I gotta go.
Who was that?
Oh, it's just a client checking in. How'd you make out?
No answer.
Well, you know, it's getting pretty late. Should probably think about where we're gonna stay tonight. You know, I think we passed that bed and breakfast on the way in town.
A bed and breakfast.
Yeah, well, it'll be great. When in Rome, right? Where's everybody?
I don't know.
Anything?
I think I saw some places out on Route 1. Let's go.
Good idea. Can I help you?
You scared us.
Sorry, I was out back. I didn't hear you. Can I help you with something?
We were wondering if you had any vacancies.
If you allow dogs?
Ooh, how many rooms you looking for?
2.
I only got 1.
Really? You're booked?
Yeah, but you can try the Seaview out on Route 1. They usually book up quicker than I do, though.
Look, you know what? Murray and I can just sleep out in the car.
No, you can't do that.
No, it's fine.
It's cold.
You know how many stakeouts I've camped out in that thing? It's fine. Really.
Well, I guess we'll take it.
Be $85. Thank you. Rebecca Clark.
You know what? Maybe you can help us with something. We're looking for somebody.
Jack Semmel? Does that name ring a bell?
No. No, sorry. Here you go. It's upstairs. First room on your left.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your stay.
Murray, come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, hey, you know what? Do you mind if I take a quick shower before we go?
Of course. Oh, tell you what, you take your time. I'll take Murray for a walk.
Right.
Come on, Murray. Come on, let's go get some exercise.
Okay, buddy. See you in a bit.
Yeah. So, Murray, now we're alone. What can you tell me about Andrew? I mean, you're probably closer to him than anyone else. Is there anything I should know? Is he seeing anyone? What kind of food does he like? What kind of music does he listen to? Does he snore? You're not helping. Come on. We're back.
I'm almost done. I was getting worried there.
Are you hungry? I thought maybe we could go get something to eat.
Yeah, that sounds good. You know, why don't you finish getting ready and then, I can meet you down in the lobby in like 20 minutes? Yeah?
Sure.
And, keep an eye on Murray for me. Yeah? All right. I'll see you in a bit.
Grown-up clothes. I didn't think you had it in you.
Me? Look at you. You look absolutely stunning.
Should I remind you that technically I'm your boss?
You hungry?
Starving. I even left my cell phone in my room.
Good idea.
So how long did you serve?
8 years.
I saw the scars. Are those war wounds?
Yeah. A few of them.
I can't imagine the pain you must have gone through, that you're still going through.
Yeah, well, it comes with the job. Yeah, I made it. Some of my buddies didn't.
I'm sorry.
You know, I can't help but think about their families, especially this time of year, and being without the ones they loved.
What about you? Any special Christmas memories?
No, it was always pretty low-key because of my dad, with work and everything.
Ah, fireman, right.
You know, my mom, she used to write these little notes, and she'd put them in his lunches. And then around Christmas, she'd cut out, like, pictures from magazines and newspapers, you know, anything that reminded her of the holiday. And she'd make a little collage for him.
That's such a romantic thing to do.
Even after he died, every single day, she'd continue to write him a note. She never wanted to break the habit. Yeah, and they're gone now, and I don't know, it's funny. It doesn't really feel like Christmas unless you have somebody to buy gifts for.
My mom and I were a mess after my dad's accident.
Is that why you went away to school?
She thought it would be good for me.
You don't agree?
I don't know, it just kind of felt like...
Like she was trying to get rid of you?
Anyway, if it wasn't for Mary and Logan, I don't think we would have made it. I shouldn't have left things the way that I did.
What happened?
It was a fight over a guy, of course. She didn't think I should have ended things. I thought it was...
It was none of her business?
It was silly. After, it felt easier to avoid her than to talk about it. I never got a chance to say I'm sorry. I never got to tell her how much I love her.
You know, kids grow up. They move on, they start lives of their own. And sometimes parents forget about that. And you had no idea what was going to happen. I mean, you couldn't have. You can't beat yourself up over it.
She used to have this expression, ships that pass in the night. I always thought she was talking about my father, but she might as well have been talking about us.
Ships that pass in the night and speak each other in passing. Only a signal shown and a distant voice in the darkness. So on this ocean of life we pass and speak one another. A look and a voice, and then darkness again in the silence.
Oh.
Longfellow. So you think finding Jack will mean maybe your mom wasn't as lonely as you thought? She might even have been happy. You know what? Come on.
Oh, no. I don't dance.
Well, good, because neither do I. Come on.
Okay. I'd ask you, but I'm not sure I trust myself.
Well, it's probably best. I mean, technically, you're my boss.
So what's the plan for tomorrow, then?
Well, keep trying the number, and I'll see what I can pull off the Social Security number that I got.
So the trail's not cold?
No, not even close. Well, good night.
Good night. Murray?
It's me. God, what's going on? What are you doing down here?
There was someone in my room.
Are you sure? Did you see him?
I don't know. I heard something.
Okay. Well, look, let's get you back. Call the police.
What time did you get back here?
9:30?
That's when you noticed the door was open?
Yeah,
How many room keys do you have?
just the one. Well, what about the owner? Sure, he has one.
I've already spoken to Dennis.
And?
He said it hasn't left his possession all night.
Or he used it himself.
Is it possible you just forgot to lock the door?
I didn't forget to lock.
But is it possible?
Yes.
As far as you can tell, anything missing?
No.
And you didn't actually see anyone?
No.
Look, I know who you are. And I'm familiar with your views on law enforcement.
Sure.
So here's how this is going to work. Gonna take this statement, gonna file a report. If at a later point you realize there is something missing, the incident will be on file. Other than that, there's really nothing more I can do. We finished here?
Actually, I'm looking for an old friend of my mother's. You might have heard of him. Jack Samuel.
Never heard of him. Sorry. Have a nice evening.
All right, he's all set.
What's this?
Your new roommate.
No. No.
Look, don't worry. He doesn't snore, he won't hog the bed, and best of all, he cooks his own meals.
Andrew, I'm not taking your dog.
Look, Rebecca, you've had a very long night. Okay, I'd feel so much better if Murray was here to look after you.
Andrew.
Come on, one night.
All right, buddy, here you go.
All right, buddy. Be a good boy for Miss Rebecca, okay? Here's his food. All right, big guy. Good night.
Night.
All right, night.
Night.
So cute.
Okay, Murray. You can stay. But one thing first, while we eat, was the important rule. Under no circumstances can you sleep on the bed.
They checked for prints, but they didn't find anything. That's right.
Really? Okay, great. Thank you. Hey, a little fuel? We got a busy day.
Really?
Yeah, that social security number, turns out somebody ran a background check on an employee a while back. Yeah, it's at some shop a few miles down the road. Should we check it out?
Yeah.
Jack hasn't worked here since, I guess it'll be 2 years in February.
But he did work here.
Yeah, sure. Great employee, hard worker. Never understood what happened.
What do you mean? What happened?
He started getting paranoid all of a sudden. Said he thought somebody was following him, and then one day he didn't show up. Just took off.
Did he ever happen to mention a woman named Catherine?
No, but he never really talked about his personal life. Really private that way. Hey, are you two relatives of his?
Not exactly.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a home address or anything like that, would you?
You know, I might have something. Hold on.
Well, if he left, that would explain why the card stopped.
Yeah, but what happened? Why did he leave? I mean, the guy lives here for 12 years and no one knows him. It just doesn't make sense. How did he know my mother?
Sounds like someone's on the case.
There's a lot of questions that need answering, wouldn't you say?
It's a good thing that we're here then, wouldn't you say?
Fine, you're right. Is that what you want to hear?
Here you go. For what it's worth, I hope you guys find him.
Thank you so much. This is really helpful.
Thank you.
No problem.
Are you sure this is it? Jack Summerall lived here.
But it is the address he gave me.
What is it?
The mat. Someone's been here recently.
Easy. What are you doing here?
Ellen sent me.
Hey, back up. Stand back.
I'm not doing anything, man.
Who's Ellen?
Ellen Larson, the woman who owns the house.
Why'd she send you?
Neighbor said he heard some noise, so he called her, and then she asked if I would come over and check it out. What are you doing here?
We're looking for Jack Summerall.
Well, you're a little late. He's been gone for a couple years now. Place has been empty ever since.
Well, then who did this?
I thought you did.
Oh, any idea where Jack might have gone?
One day he just left. No notice or anything. I told Ellen not to rent to anyone without a credit check. Are you friends of his?
Something like that. Look, if you didn't do this, then who did?
No idea. I was about to call the sheriff myself.
You know, why don't you let us look around for a few minutes? Then you can call the sheriff.
Why? And what are you looking for?
Let's just say Ellen's not the only one Mr. Summerall left hanging.
I don't know.
Okay, I know you're trying to do the right thing. Okay, but think about your wife and little baby at home. All the hours you're putting in at the hospital, take care of them. Do the right thing.
Is 15 minutes enough time?
Perfect.
I don't even want to ask.
Wedding ring, a little orange spot of baby spit up on his shoulder, shoes.
Nursing clocks.
Well, you're a fast learner.
And no more guns, okay? I'd like to live through Christmas. Thanks very much.
Right.
So, who did this?
Well, I'm beginning to think we're not the only ones who's looking for your mother's friend.
So that's why they broke into my room?
Yeah, the question is for what? You know, maybe he left something behind. A clue as to where he might be.
Assuming whoever did this didn't find it.
Wait,
What?
the beach.
Look at it.
Yeah, it's like a photograph.
Exactly. She was here, look. This was taken right here. My mother was here. She looks so happy. Peaceful. She was in love. There has to be something in there that'll tell us where Jack went.
Wait a minute.
How'd you know to look there?
It's exactly where I would have hid something. It's photographs.
What is it?
Looks like Jack wasn't just paranoid, he was being watched.
Why would he leave these behind?
He must have been in some kind of hurry. Like us. Come on. Let's go.
Can't believe she was there. With him.
Maybe they were closer than you thought.
She never said anything. She was living this whole secret life all this time, and I had no idea.
Yeah, well, maybe she thought you wouldn't understand. Maybe she's trying to protect you.
Yeah. Maybe. It?
I think we're being followed.
What? Well, what do we do?
Hold on.
Still coming.
Oh, I see it.
Are you okay?
I think so.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here. Look, Rebecca, maybe we should stop all this.
What? Why?
Well, whatever Jack Semrel was into, I mean, clearly he's in some kind of trouble. You know, I can't help but think that we're in a little over our heads
We're
here.
getting so close. I can feel it.
Yeah, but I don't want you to get hurt. I mean, I told Logan that I'd look after you. I owed him to bring you back in one piece.
I'm going to find him. And I'm going to do it with or without you. Although with will be better. What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
About?
Whether a big city reporter and an ex-military grunt could, you know.
You think too much.
Do I? I don't know. She's determined. No. Look, that is not part of the deal. I'm just supposed to watch her. No, we haven't found him yet. Yes, of course. You'll be the first to know. Well, listen, look, there's something I got to take care of. I'll talk to you later, okay? All right.
Is, everything okay?
I'm not sure.
Metro desk.
Hi, it's me.
You must want the funnies. I'll transfer you.
Very cute.
So, how's vacation? Tell me you're lounging by the pool while the rest of your colleagues are here in New York freezing our Canisius off.
Yeah, no. I need your help with something.
Do I even want to ask?
I'm emailing you some photos. I found these hidden in a drawer. Can you check the database for a match?
Wait, are you working a story?
I just need to know who this guy is.
Harvey's gonna kill me.
Which is why you're not gonna tell him.
Okay, let's see. Remember the days before computers when we used to go through mugshots by hand? Those are the good old days.
Says the man who spent $500 on a sword for a video game?
Okay, first of all, it was only $400, and secondly, it was for elfin steel. I'd like to see you cross the fjords of Balthazar without elfin steel.
Is that Clark?
Give it.
You're a brilliant writer. Do I really need to define the term suspended for you?
I miss you too.
Rebecca.
It's not a story. He's just helping me out.
Oh, so he's using business resources for your personal matter.
Fine. I'll owe you a puff piece when I get back.
Make it 2.
Deal. You please give me back to Edward.
Thank you for that, by the way. Okay, I got it. Your mystery man is Frank Johnson.
Great. Do you have a last known address?
Even better. I can tell you where he is right this second.
Great. Startled me. Where'd you go this morning? You left so early.
Oh, I just had to run there. That's all. So what'd you find anything out about the guy?
Actually, no. He wasn't able to help.
It's too bad.
Look, do you mind if I have a couple of hours to myself this morning? Just, with everything that happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah, of course. Take the morning off. We'll meet up for lunch. Dennis says there's a great pizza place in town, so we can...
Sounds good.
here to see Frank Johnson. Tell me about Jack Sumrall.
When the snow lay round and bow, crisp and deep and...
I know you were watching him.
What?
I know you were watching him.
I've watched a lot of people.
Hadleyville. Worked in the fish market. Rented a house off Harrod Drive.
Yeah, you mean the older guy.
Why were you watching him?
I think the real question is why would a reporter from the New York Ledger travel 3,000 miles across the country to ask questions about him?
Who hired you?
Well, now you're asking expensive questions.
How much?
Why?
He's a friend of the family.
So there's no story. You know it's a crime to lie. To lie to the warden. Reporter. But you're in luck. I've got an opening for a new roommate.
Just give me a name.
Give me a reason.
You lost someone too. Who was it? Father? Mother? All I need is a name. See, this was a complete waste of time.
Cayman Savings Bank. CD 937648N. That's the account number the wire transfers came from. That's all I know.
Whoever you are, someone should really talk to you about your internet security. Charles Peterson?
Yeah, that last case that they worked on, the case against the billionaire guy.
Charles Peterson.
I mean, to have Logan and your dad do all that work just to have the case dismissed because of some evidential technicality.
Evidential technicality. According to these wires, Charles Peterson paid Logan off. Then why were they interested in Jack Sumrall? Unless...
What are you doing?
Stay away from me.
What? Rebecca? Rebecca?
Somebody!
Rebecca! Rebecca, just... Rebecca, wait up! Rebecca, what are you doing?
Stop me!
Why are you acting like this?
I know!
No, what?
About Charles Peterson and Jack Samuel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've been working for him all along, haven't you?
Who?
Logan. That's where you went this morning to tell him what was going on.
Yes. Yeah, he asked me to look after you, but that's it. I swear.
And where were you? Tell me or I'm walking right now.
Are you serious? Fine. I was buying you a Christmas present. Happy?
It's beautiful.
Rebecca, what's going on?
You really have no idea.
No idea about what?
Jack Samuel is my father.
I don't believe it. Logan was being paid off. You know, he must have tampered with the evidence. That's how Peterson got the case dismissed.
And if my father figured it out?
He would have been a loose end. He knew they were coming after him. That's why he disappeared.
So he faked his death.
Look, Rebecca, I swear to you. Okay, Logan, he asked me to help you. He asked me to keep him informed. That's it. You know, I had no idea that he was being paid off. Like, I would never hurt you. I was just doing my job.
Sure. I get it.
Look, what do you want to do now?
I want to go back to his house.
Miss Clark! Miss Clark!
I'm kind of in a hurry.
Yeah. Can you sign this, please?
What?
Yeah, my wife and I, we moved from New York a couple of years ago. She insisted on keeping the subscription. She's a real big fan.
All this time I thought he was stalking me.
What? Oh, no. We just don't get a lot of famous people around here, you know?
Yeah. What's your wife's name?
Dolores.
What are we looking for?
I don't know. There has to be something.
Well, you knew the man. Does anything stand out?
No. Nothing looks familiar. Wait a minute.
A boat?
Look at the sweater. I thought it was my name, but what if it isn't?
A boat.
A boat.
I have an idea. Come on.
Well?
Well, I'm actually running a search for his boat through AIS right now.
What's that?
Well, AIS is a tracking system for boats. You know, Class A is, commercial ships, freighters, tugboats, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Class B is recreational boats. So all we have to do is put in the name of the vessel. It should tell us exactly where he's at. Huh. That's interesting.
Well, did it work?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Right here in Hadleyville.
Come on. Let's go check it out. So I think we want to go this way.
Yeah.
Jack Semrel?
Here, hold on a second.
When family comes calling from
Hello?
far end, hanging the
Jack?
stockings by the fire glow.
Hello?
Is it him?
No.
Turn around slowly.
Dad!
Rebecca.
I can't believe it's really you.
What are you doing here?
It's Mom. She passed away.
I know. I'm so sorry. How on earth did you find me?
It's the cards you sent Mom. I found them when I was going through the house. I thought she had a secret admirer. So I hired Andrew here to track you down. The postmark led us to where you mailed them when we followed the trail from there.
Come on.
Dad, where are you going?
Rebecca, there is so much I want to say. There's so much I need to tell you, but it's not safe for you here.
Dad, I know about Logan. I know that Charles Peterson paid him off.
Then you know why I left, and you know why you can't stay. I took a big chance going to the funeral.
The funeral?
Who's that?
When I heard about Catherine, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to pay my respects, no matter what the risk. I mean, a man doesn't miss his own wife's funeral. And then I saw you standing there. I am so sorry, Becky, for what I did. I missed your childhood. I missed you growing up. My marriage. One of my biggest regrets is that I couldn't tell you the truth. But I did what I had to do to protect you. Your mother understood this. That's why you had to go away.
You mean boarding school?
You should know. Your mother hated having you that far away. It killed her. But she did what she had to do to keep you safe.
Can't believe it. All that time I thought.
James Clark! Well, this doesn't surprise me. I was always suspicious, though, you know? Especially when my guy returned empty-handed from your boat all those years ago. But one thing still bothers me, though, Jim. How could you abandon your family? Huh?
I did it to protect them from you.
Take his gun, Andrew. Andrew.
You know what? Put the gun down, Logan. I'm not.
You know, I really don't want to do this. I really don't. What do you say we all just cooperate and you drop it? Put it down! That's a good boy.
How could you? All those years I trusted you. You lied to me. Tell me, did Mary know?
Well, Mary's naive in her own little way. And frankly, I never wanted to go through with this, but I know, Jimmy, I did offer to make you a part of it all. And now you had to have justice. And what'd that cost you, that justice? How's that working out for you? It was me that took care of your family, not you. You know, I had a nice little retirement deal, eh? Yeah, that was fine. This is all your fault. No!
No! Enough!
You know, I never thought I'd be able to come back.
That makes two of us, Dad.
Boy, those smell delicious.
It's Mom's old recipe.
I didn't know you cooked.
Well, she doesn't. But she's a quick learner.
So not everyone all jump in at once?
Here. Boy, these are delicious. I mean, you did a great job, both of you.
Murray, no.
No, it's okay. I think Murray and I are going to become best buds. So what happens now? I guess you head back to New York, huh?
Well, I've requested a transfer to the Los Angeles Bureau.
Are you sure Harvey's gonna be okay with that?
Actually, he jumped at it. Says he can't wait for me to be someone else's problem.
So, do you think a big city reporter and an ex-military grunt could...
Oh, I don't know. But I'd like to find out.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, darling.
Hey, I'm still your father, you know.
You took a bullet for me, Dad.
I know, but there are rules, that's all I'm saying. So, what are your intentions for my daughter?
Well, I intend to take care of her to the best of my ability. Keep her safe.
Who's going to keep you safe from her?
Cute. Very cute.
What about grandkids?
Dad.
I got to make up for lost time here, you know what I'm saying?
Well, how about we start with turkey dinner?
Merry Christmas, kiddo.
Merry Christmas, Dad. Merry Christmas, Murray.